weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Toronto, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And now the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang-bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Jays have elected
to challenge. All right, one last look at it here.
Play.
The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Semien over at second. Bichette on at first with nobody out. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-1 offering. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's it.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. It's a great example.
The 2-2 one more time. Davis patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you?
Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate is Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Rosario ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 9. The center fielder.
Stepping up is Jonathan Davis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Changeup called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
High in the air down the right field line. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting 5th.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Jordan Luplow is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Here's the first pitch to him. Marcus Semien is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 to him now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and 1 strike. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over and the runner back. Simeon stands at first with 1 out. Simeon's off and running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the.
Indians due to hit here in the 3rd, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into 3rd as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to 3rd. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
So stepping in is Roberto Perez. Potential tying run for him at 3rd base. 1-0 the count. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The batter, number 1.
Ahmed Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
They'll go to second for 1, and he let him too much. It's through him into center field. Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last debut, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1-2 now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from 3rd. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his deep.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Rowdy Tellez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. A little bouncer. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Eddie Rosario. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Rosario.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jordan Luplow will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.